My businesses currently make over £700,000 a year, but 5 years ago, I was unemployed. How did I go from quitting what was a cozy job in finance to helping millions of people look after their money and taxes? Next year, I'll make $1 million. And if you pay attention, I'll show you how. Tim, 5 years ago, he was a kid who had just graduated from uni and wanted to take on the world. We're doing this again. And got spat out. When you're at uni, you're just having fun. So I'm not thinking about much other than do what I need to do to pass my exams and get a good grade and just have as much fun as possible. I'll figure it out after. But that was very much me buying time. Yeah, I tried things like the Forex, drop shipping when I was at uni, but obviously that wasn't the right avenue for me. And then I stumbled across something that changed my life.
Tell me about that first TikTok.
No, the first TikTok. How to save up to £30,000 in 3 years. Yeah, still have it ingrained in my brain. It's done through something known as a lifetime ISIN. I remember saying to my girlfriend a few days before, I was like, do you know what, I'm thinking of posting a TikTok, but like about finance. One, finance was boring as it still is, but a little bit more mainstream now. And two, TikTok was for dancing. A day goes by, 10 views. Another thing to add to the list that didn't work, because nothing will ever work. Another day goes by and I go to delete the video. I see the number of views at 20,000. Then I refresh the page and it goes up to 22,000. I do it again and it's 23, it's 24. And it keeps on going up and up and up. The like count is going up and up and up. The comments are going crazy and it ends up finishing at about 200,000 views. That was like the light bulb moment to say, finally, I found something. I'm going to keep going, I'm going to double down. And that's exactly what I did.
Sneaky trick that retailers use.
We're doing this again. I graduate, then the reality check hits. Can't get a job, rejection, application, rejection. That went on for about 9 months when everyone else around me had jobs. Uni friends, school friends, everybody, and I was basically the only one left, just sat at home doing nothing, by myself. I just felt like I was meant for more. I always felt like there must be more than this, which is why I never stopped. Make something of yourself, like everyone else, and you have to get a job. That's the traditional route, and in the absence of a better option, that was all I cared about.
Take me back to Deloitte and your offer letter.
Yeah. Welcome to a trip down memory lane. At the point where you get to the end, you pretty much think that you've got it. I do the interview, I wait 2 weeks, hear nothing, and then I get the email to say, sorry, you haven't got it. Crushed, because that was the one I wanted the most. Right over there is where I used to work. Fast forward to a day before my 21st birthday. When you come back, you remember more than you think you do. Like, I have more memories now than I thought I did. There's a lot of things I think I just forgot. I've gone through all those months with nothing and I get the phone call. I remember the phone call that I got when I got the acceptance from Deloitte.
How'd you feel when you walked down there?
This is the first time I've been back. We would like you to come and work in our London office, sponsored to do your exams, everything. That was, at the time, probably the best feeling of accomplishment I'd ever had. Out of sight, out of mind, really, because it was something that I'd finally managed to achieve, on my own. Deloitte. Deloitte is the largest, one of the largest professional services companies in the world. It's the place to be, for a reason. This little courtyard, lunches, sat around here.
If that's the case, why did you leave?
That's a good question. Why did I leave? So my first day in the office at Deloitte, bearing in mind this was 6 months into the job because I started during lockdown. I hadn't met anybody that I've been speaking to in person yet. When I go in, I'm usually sat next to the same 3 or 4 people that I knew, straight into meetings, boring stuff. You walk in and instantly my first reaction was, I know nothing. And it is quite intimidating. Yeah, busy, always so busy, struggling to get a seat. I remember thinking, I don't know if this is where I belong. I think there are times when I miss it more than I thought I would. Not the work, but the people. Yeah, leaving the memories behind. Because entrepreneurship is, obviously, it's the loneliest game in the world sometimes. There are times when I miss that social element, but, this is what I chose, so.
Do you talk to anyone that you used to work with?
I do. Not as many as I should or would like to. It's weird because they know me, and then seeing me on the news or on TV and doing these things, it's I'm still just me. Not changed, not done anything crazy. I enjoyed it for 2.5 years. I think the first 2.5 years were great, were grounding, were difficult, challenging, but fun in all the right ways. I met great people. Long story short, I ended up starting Deloitte with over 100,000 followers. I don't know why it was that number specifically, maybe just because it's the flagship number for wanting to build a following online. I knew instantly, this is where my passion lies, Deloitte is not. And so I started the job already knowing deep down that it wasn't what I truly wanted long term.
What are you guys recording?
YouTube stuff.
Oh, awesome. YouTube channel.
I do, well, I don't yet, but I will do.
Search up Tim Paul.
Search up Tim Paul, you'll find me.
Tim Paul.
Yeah. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Did you? That's good. You will dream of the perfect scenario every day in your head. As lovely as this area looks, there's an office nearby, I won't say which. They were the 3 worst months of my life. The day that you realize that scenario is never gonna happen is when you will probably just rip that band-aid off. Actually, there's those rocks right there. I remember being sat there at 8 in the morning, waiting to go in, because I didn't want the day to start. Being this is the position I will never be in again. That was it. I had to hand in my notice. I remember I sat my parents down, I explained this conversation to them. I said, I can't progress, I can't do what I want to do, I can't build the business. I can't do as much as I want to do, as much as I need to do to make it work with the job that I have. I can't progress. And they turned around to me and they both said, we're behind you. I knew that they would. I always knew that they would, because they've been my biggest supporters since day one.
How proud are you now?
Yeah, do you know what my mum always says when I speak to my mum? She's always saying, I'm so proud, and I tell her you need to find a new word, because she's overused it. She's killed that word. So she's finding new ways to express how proud she is. Yeah, literally those right there.
This must be fun. Do you know what I mean? This bit, looking at it and going
I wish I could see some of the people that made it such a horrible time. Day one of self-employment was kind of forcing myself to just sit and think and not try and do too much. Just think about what I want to do, what I've done up to now that works, reassure myself that it's the right decision, and plan. I started out as a content creator. That was amazing. Getting followers was amazing. The next thing was making money from content, even more amazing. Your hobby becomes your job. That's the gold standard in life. I think my risk-averse brain said no. Just being an influencer is not enough. I had qualifications and skills and experience in a field that I thought was worth utilizing. So I went to work. I found a co-founder, best decision I made. We started a business. I mean, the overwhelming feeling is a lot has changed in a year. A lot has changed in a year. Yeah.
You've done a good enough job of talking about how fast this has happened.
I know. 2 months, 3 months go by. nothing. It was at that point that I quit my job. If I want to take this seriously, I have to give it my all, because business requires your all, it requires everything. It's a year ago I was literally a desk worker, one-man band. Over time, you eventually, when you stick at it long enough, you catch a break. And we just started to build momentum so much faster once I was able to focus on it full time. Yeah, so much more financial reward these days. Like, I want to say maybe more than 10x my income in a year, which is just mental. And I'm so beyond glad that I did. Obviously it made for many headaches, many late nights, many stresses, but that's what can happen when you really dedicate yourself and figure it out. Honestly, when you figure it out, yeah. They will never stop, but yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world.